Hey everybody, I just want to do a video journal. Um, a lot has happened in these past few weeks and this month, or last month and this month. It has been a journey, a great one, and a ride of experience. Like, mm, I've been emotional, stressed, depressed, weeping, everything you could name. Um, Sad, anxious, frustrated. Uh, did I say stressed? So, my journey actually begins um, last year in December, towards the end of December, around Christmas time. Me and my son traveled to back home to Alabama to be with my mom and dad and my family. Spend Christmas together. But in the midst of us traveling there, my son became sick, and so the whole time, Christmas, everything, he was sick, running fever, high fever, 103, 104 type fevers. And we could not get it to come down. When we did get it to come down, the next day it will go right back up, or in the next couple of hours it'll go right back up. So at the end of that week, of Christmas week, we took him to the hospital and found out he had the pneumonia. So he didn't test positive for the flu, but he did test positive for pneumonia. So when we got back to Mississippi, we took him to his doctor, and then that's when he got diagnosed with the flu. So yes, he had the flu and the pneumonia all at the same time. So this was like really scary for me. Thank goodness I didn't get sick at all. And um, then New Year's came. Of course, he was sick the whole New Year's week. And the third day of the my new car that I just got like 3 months or whatever ago from that date. Um, it really wasn't even 3 months. I had the car for 2 weeks. I mean 2 months. Got flooded. It rained, and I was wondering why my neighbors was yelling. I thought they was like getting in an argument or something. But they kept yelling and everything, and me and my son, my son was in the front room, but he wasn't paying no attention. And I was in the back room, and so I finally go see what was all the commotion about. So I look out the window, and all I see is water. So I'm like, oh my gosh. So I go outside, and I'm like, oh my gosh, my car. So I look, and all I see is the tag to my car, right? And the water is up to my tag. I'm like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So I'm still just trying to be optimistic and praying like, okay, this this is not happening, right? Like, my car is safe. My car is safe. My car is safe. It is not underwater, right? No, it's not underwater. Yeah, the next day I got up, went out there. It would not turn over. It would not turn on. It said tick tick no. So, brand new car, gone. So, I'm like, okay, gotta go back through this whole process of finding another car again. So, I did that. Then, on top of all of that, Entergy decides that they want to guesstimate my energy bill because of a fault that they did. It was their fault, and my light bill was like $900. $900. Can you believe that? A light bill, $900. So I'm like, I'm trying to figure out what in the world, what is going on. So mm, my supervisor at that time told me to go back and look at the meter numbers at from when I first moved in and currently. So I said, okay, that's what I did. Notice that the meter numbers were completely different. So I called them to see what was going on. And they told me that they sent me out um, notices or whatever that they had the wrong meter on my apartment because I was paying $65 a month, no problem, no issue or whatever, because I was like, hey, this is one bill I can afford and I ain't finna go behind. But then I did end up going behind because I had to get a new car. And that's what brought it to my attention that, hey, your bill is a little bit too high. So it jumped from 65 to 130 something. And then the next month, all of a sudden, it was like 400. I was like, whoa, 400? What is really going on? So I still didn't, like, I would not wrap my head around of calling them or trying to figure out what is going on. Like, everything else kept being a distraction for me. So by the end of December, my light bill was $900. So I got blessed by a church member who sent me $100 to pay on towards my light bill. So I put that towards my light bill. And then when my supervisor told me about the meters and everything to check it, that's when I said, okay, let me call them and see what's going on. So it was their fault. They said they admitted it and all of that. They said they put the wrong meter on my apartment. I said, okay, so, but that doesn't explain why my bill is so high. Why is my bill so high? So what they did is took my highest bill that I currently had and guesstimated towards the other months that I had paid the $65. It's like, no, no, no. You don't do that. Why wouldn't y'all just pick up from where y'all placed the new meter on there? Why would you go back and guesstimate on something like that? Because I would have used my, lights or my air conditioner or whatever it is differently. Like I wouldn't be using the heat in the summertime of June, July, and August and September. You know, why would you go back and guesstimate something from a winter's or fall bill? No. So they said that, okay, we'll work with you. We'll set you up on a payment plan. What? I'm still responsible? Like, It's your fault. It wasn't my fault. And you shouldn't have guesstimated a bill like that. And so, yeah, um, it still turned out to be like I had to plus, do like 200 a month plus my current bill, which was still 200 a month. So I said, so really y'all didn't help me out? Y'all just put me back right at the same spot that I'm at? And they was like, well, we'll give you to March to get it together or whatever. Like, what? Like, you really trying to blame this on me? No. So, I really want to sue them. I really do. Because they claim that's all they could do. No, boo, that's not all you could do. You could, like, take that off. That's what you could do. But, um, March came. Bill is now $666 in March. Now, this is with the payment plan and the current bill. It's now April. Take a wild guess of how much my bill is. It's $1,400. $1,400. Past due of $666. Yeah, the devil is a lie. I have never in my life have experienced anything like this before. Entergy is a ripoff, complete ripoff. Now, on top of all that, now in the process of me trying to find a new car and getting that situated with insurance and the gap insurance and all that, I become behind in my rent. Yes, the lovely me comes behind in my lovely rent. So, I get a text or a phone call from my landlord said, hey, you need to get out. Like, what? There's like a medical issue going on right now. And they was like, yeah, no, you need to leave by the end of the week, by the weekend. Like, oh, okay. I said, can you please, like, just give me to at least the end of the month to get myself together to find somewhere to stay or whatever. So, that's what happened to me. I got evicted. Me and my son became homeless. My job was giving me the runaround because now became essential all of a sudden. Like, I work with other schools. Besides the reports that I do daily, I work with schools. Schools are closed. So I asked them to please give me administrative leave while I try to figure things out. So they gave me, 2 weeks and 2 days worth of administrative leave. My personal leave is practically gone. My medical leave is getting ate up. So, because I'm still currently homeless, even though you see me in this here apartment or whatever, but one of my friends allowed me to stay here for tonight, and I'm thankful and grateful for that. At least me and my son has somewhere to sleep for tonight. It has been a rough road. Now my job wants me to return back to work, and I'm still homeless, kind of. I'm moving from people houses to hotels, from cars to back to hotels. in people houses, running out of funds, money that I saved to get me a new apartment. I had to end up spending on hotels, friends, uh, helping me out with money for hotel rooms. Thankful and grateful to them. Um, and I'm trying to keep my head up. Yesterday was a day that was scary for me. Like, it was scary because I had no control. And, I mean, it was a good thing. Everything was good about it. But it was still scary because this was the first time that I realized that I had to really and truly depend on God. Like, all this time, I thought I was depending and trusting in God, but I guess I wasn't. I still had my hand on things. I was just putting my hand in things, but the Lord kept telling me, "Hey, just trust, just trust me, just trust me." And the only way I describe it is like God had to tie my hands down and tie me down and restrain me, keep me from doing anything. I couldn't do anything. He told me half of the stuff that he's gonna do, and told me to just do the rest, do what he tells me to do. And I said, Lord, really, really, okay. I'm gonna trust you. I'm gonna trust you. Oh my goodness, you guys. When you really ask for the Lord to come into your life and take it over, you better be god doggone ready for it. Okay? You better be ready for it because he took over. I loved it, but I was scared all at the same time. Okay? It was no joke. No joke at all. So, he made it possible. I got approved for an apartment. Um, right now, this apartment it's in a decent area, but I can't afford it. Like, I don't even bring home that money. I bring it home a month because I get paid twice a month. But I was like, I just gotta budget myself. I could do this. I could do this. I just really need to sit down and budget myself. I might have to get a new second job because with this pandemic going on, I can't work my second job because they have closed the nightclubs because I'm a security guard on the weekend. So I have to find me another second job because my main job is not going to be enough for me. So, but I did everything God told me to do. I sent in everything. I got approved. My mind was blown because I didn't think I was going to get approved. But I got approved. He approved it. God had that all the way. That was God doing. So I give all the glory and praises to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ and our Father Yahweh. Okay? Jehovah Jireh. He will provide. Okay? If you do not know God, you need to know God. You need to know Him. You need to open up that Bible, read that Bible. You still don't know, you better find somebody that you know God and that you could trust and that that understands the word, and ask them questions. Make them talk to you. Sit down and talk. I mean, you got plenty of time. Where the majority of us is locked in now, okay? So I am hopefully soon gonna be moving in to my new apartment, hopefully this week. And on top of that, I, did my little self mammogram, a little deal that you're supposed to do, females. Check yourself, And I found 3 lumps on the left side of my breast. So I'm going this week to get it checked out. Hopefully it's nothing. Hopefully and prayerfully, because I don't need nothing else happening in my life right now that's devastating. Okay? No. Easter has come, and I proclaim, I declare and decree that it's going to be a new beginning. Nothing but up from here on out. Okay? I'm claiming back my life, taking back my life, putting it all in Jesus' hands, and letting it stay there. So, I just wanted to come and just do a quarantine video blog or whatever. Tell you my story, my life, what's going on with me. I know you don't know me, but hey, I just want to share that with you all. Y'all keep your heads up. Stop killing each other. Stop going out at night. If you do go out in the daytime, please wear your mask. Do not wear gloves, okay? That's like disgusting. Wear your gloves. Do not wear your gloves. But wear your mask. Make sure your mask has a extra lining in it. Because if you could blow through your mask and you could feel the air from the other side, it does not work, okay? So put a little filter in it. Get a coffee filter paper liner and put behind there. Sew it in if you're making your own. Put a paper towel or whatever. So just, y'all, be safe out there, okay? It is not the time to go rob, kill. All this, that's unnecessary. You cannot be that dog on board to where you want to rob and kill folks, okay? Break into people's stuff. People work very hard for that. I mean, just imagine that stuff happening to you. Imagine it happening to you. Okay? Would you want that? You'd be upset if that happened to you, right? So why would you apply that to somebody else's life? You don't know what's going on in their life. Come on. So pray for each other. Reach out to one another. If you're staying in the same household, love one another, but give space, because we're so close together. We're going to just kill each other, but not literally, Family, extended family, cousins, distant cousins, love you. Brothers and sisters, love you. Nieces and nephews, I love you. Mom and Dad, I already sent y'all a video telling you that I love you. I will always love you all. We miss you, and stay safe out there. Wear your mask. Make sure you're washing your hands. Even that's something you should be doing anyway. If you're using hand sanitizer, y'all, that's still nasty or whatever, because it's just dirt. You just mixing up dirt on your hands, so it does not really work unless you wash your hands, okay? So, I mean, briefly it will work for a moment, but make sure you Wash your hands. Use Clorox wipes, Lysol, everything you can possible. If you have the little travel size or Lysol, if you could find it, if go open the door before you open the door, spray it down, and then open the door. Got a Clorox wipe? Open the door with the Clorox wipe, and then immediately dispose of it. Don't continue to use that same wipe to go open another door. Don't do it. Come on. Just don't do it. You guys, be safe. I can't stress it enough. Be safe and love one another. Alright, have a good one. Today's date and journal is Tuesday, April the 14th. Alright, bye.